And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the New York Yankees. We get to see one of the hottest teams in baseball today, Singy.
Yeah, they continue to find ways to win, and I don't see that streak coming to an end today, but that's why they play the game.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, CC Sabathia. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
And stepping in for Boston, number 22. Outside low. And this one is off and running. Swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Raging back towards the wall. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Now batting Jarren Duran. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. Ball. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Check out the Red Sox lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Solo shot opens the scoring for Boston. It's now 1-0. Back here in New York, starting on the mound in this one, Tanner Houck. What do you have on him?
Well, he's allowing just over one base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So it just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Bottom of the first, and here is Deion Sanders. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. At the bottom of the lineup, a guy trying to turn things around. Paul Goldschmidt.
Well, he's a guy they want to rely on to drive in runs, but he's just truly been having struggles hitting with runners in scoring position this season. And it can get in a guy's head when you're not coming through for the team. All of a sudden, you're gripping the bat so much tighter. You're grinding, sawdust coming out. You're tense. Your swing gets long because you're not recognizing pitches and you're committing too soon. With that said, he's got to find a way to slow the ball game down, just get the bat to the baseball and see if he can find a hole. That'll probably break him out.
That one down the line, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. It's a double. Howe, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. And next for New York, Alex Rodriguez.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Rodriguez with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch it.
Man at second. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. Here comes Aaron Judge.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
That one's in there. That's strike one. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Judge waits. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up in the Bronx. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, second inning set to go. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Rafael Devers. Sabathia, a 6'7" lefty, 29 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. First
Ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone. Devers recently taking home Player of the Month honors. And a pitch.
And what a
Ball.
show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And now it's Alex Bregman.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. Inside and hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Manny Ramirez now at the plate. Comes in working with the 6th best average in the AL. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Ramirez launched a homer in his most recent game. Oh, look at the stop. Off-balance feet. There's one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off. One run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's 2-0. Bottom of the 2nd, and stepping in for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. Jeter with a homer in his last game. First pitch, not close. On the ground to the left. And it gets by him.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And a foul ball. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And that one lifted in the air center field. Abreu settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. One down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
The second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
No.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike.
Runner takes off. Ball misses.
Throw.
Save! Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this. But he's going to have to buckle down right here.
And here's the catcher, Mike Stanley. Two on, one out, and fouled off. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Oh, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. First and second, 2 down. The next offering misses, and it's 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Sabathia back to work. Inside, almost got him.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch off, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Ball 3. 3-1.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Right fielder, Jaron Duran.
So a man at first. So stepping in for Boston, Jaron Duran. He's 0 for 1. And that is out of play. Runner at first with no outs here. Liner, base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Up next for the Red
Recognized the
Sox,
break on that
center
pitch
fielder,
early,
Wilyer
and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. 0 for 1 so far. Now snap throw to first. Duran back on a dive. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
Pitch misses. Ball 2. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hit in the air, left field. Makes the grab, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 34, David Ortiz.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. Golden opportunity right here. That's off the mark. Ball 1. 1 down. Runners at second and third. And a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Next offering is outside. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Second and third, 1 away.
Full count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that'll load the bases.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Rafael Devers up to hit. Singled and scored his first time. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
But I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
all loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Got it! Huge strikeout there.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Fought off foul. In the dirt, blocked.
0-2.
Nothing happening on the bases, though. Two outs. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, and they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout at end of the inning. Red Sox leave them loaded, but they're on top 2-0. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Deion Sanders. That's down and in.
1 ball, no strike.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first.
Out.
Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bernie Williams.
And now it's going to be Bernie Williams. Doubled his first time up.
It's never a fun experience for a pitcher going against Williams. He can swing it from both sides of the plate and make you look silly doing it. There's no easy way of attacking it.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. One out. Runner at second. Rodriguez, the next to hit. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the 3rd. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up.
On the line, base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe, and they trail by 1.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. That one missed. Rodriguez leads off first with 1 away. That clips the zone, and the count even at 1.
1-1.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Outside low, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
The batter, number
Here's Derek
2.
Jeter down with a runner in
Shortstop,
scoring position.
Derek
1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one fouled off. Swings through that.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hard hit left side. Bregman to first. He's out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Ramirez.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And 1 pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good
Number
job
10.
getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. RBI single his last time up. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Run comes in from second. It's 3-1.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now Connor Wong, 0 for 1 as he popped down foul to third his first time up. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow right field, and that will drop foul. Ripped on a line. Reaching try, but can't bring it in. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter. He's already homered here in this one. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Red Sox leading it by 2. Check swing, called strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball double play.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Stanton makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they lead by 3.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Now it's the right fielder, Jarren Duran. 1 for 2. Popped up. Rodriguez under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 2 in this one. Outside with a breaking ball.
1-0.
Wong off of first with 2 away. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside. Oh, great stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. And midway in the 4th, the Red Sox 4 and the Yankees 1. Back in the Bronx.
Leading
now
up
the left fielder,
Yankees,
Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo.
Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, hey, kid, you hit a home run. And
that gets down into the gap. Stanton around second, heads for third. He's in there.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, you're trying to put me out of business, aren't you? And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He reached out a walk his first time. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now Mike Stanley. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Red Sox by 2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. On to first, double play. For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around. Paul Goldschmidt now struck out swinging his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ramirez sizing this one up, and that will end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4-2. Back after this on the show. New inning getting started. Stepping in the long ball threat, David Ortiz.
David Ortiz.
High fly ball down the left field line. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, the designated hitter.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box.
Devers.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Bregman now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
That's a foul
Well,
ball.
he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout inning over. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off
check out the
for
latest
the Yankees,
news from around the
the
league.
center fielder, Deion Sanders.
The pitch. That one outside, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Yankees looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They do have 2 hits with runners in scoring position, so they've delivered in those moments a couple of times, but for the most part, they're leaving a lot of food on their plate.
And
That's
downstairs. And that one is in for a strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Struck him out looking.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main
Now
reasons
batting,
is that
the
they're
designated
difficult to
hitter,
control,
Bernie
and not many guys can spot them
Williams.
consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
And now, Bernie Williams. That one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the
Now
start.
batting,
Yeah, he's been
third
very
baseman,
frugal
Alex
today, economical with
Rodriguez.
the pitch count.
Now a chance for Alex Rodriguez. First
Ball.
offering, and it just misses.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Two down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit.
The right fielder, number 99.
So,
Aaron
man aboard. It's Aaron Judge now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right through there for a strike. Judge, in his 9th season, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Rodriguez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8. 1 hit, 1 left. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox 4 and the Yankees 2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Luke Weaver.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Here's a big power threat, Manny Ramirez. He's been a great free agent sign. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Movement in the bullpen, Fernando Cruz, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Next offering is fouled back. They say you win.
1-2.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first.
Out.
And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The batter, number 10.
Now it's the shortstop. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge makes the grab on the run.
The batter, the catcher, Connor Wong.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman. He's already homered in this game. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
And that is out of play. Way
2-2.
inside, gets out of the way. Next
Full
offering
count.
in the dirt. Ball 3. So now 2
Ball 4.
on
Take your base.
and 2 outs.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
First and second, 2 outs. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran. 1 for 3. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. The Red Sox 4 and the Yankees 2. Back in New York at the plate, Derek Jeter. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Right through there for a strike. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. And that one pulled foul. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws on the money. Nice play.
Up next for the
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit a walk, and he's also singled. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
No balls. 1 strike.
The Yanks down by a pair here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That's towards center. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the Yankees 2. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Andy Pettitte.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Wilyer Abreu digs. In
the
now.
center fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Foul ball there. Headed, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And that one is inside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Abreu on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. One away.
That was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Rafael Devers. Swing and a foul straight back. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Into the second deck and gone. Kiss that ball goodbye. His 31st home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 6-2.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's to third, and that's foul. The 0-2. And they'll do it again. 2 runs across in the inning here in the top half of inning number 7. Off the mark there. Now 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Stanton should have this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ramirez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Stanley gathers, throws to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Devers goes deep for the Red Sox. It's now 6-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back for more from the Bronx. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Stanley. Houck back to work. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Abreu sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and there's one down. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
First baseman,
Here is Goldschmidt. The Yankees looking to rally. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first. And they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down, bases empty. Deion Sanders now at the plate. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. First pitch misses.
The beauty of his skill set as a pitcher is the breaking his stuff doesn't go away when he's tired. I mean, his pitches always seem to have life. Just doesn't matter if it's early or late. He doesn't make it easy for the batter.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Bernie Williams will hit next. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Outside. 1-2 to count. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Outside low. And the count's even at 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Grounds one to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out. Here's the third baseman, Alex Rodriguez. And that's a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Yankees 2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Connor
Wong up next for the Red Sox. First pitch, and he just misses.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
High fly ball out into left center field. Stanton sizing this one up, nabs it, and there's two away.
The batter, number 22.
So up next, number 22, and Singy, he started this one off with a bang.
Yes, he did. It always feels great when you can connect with one right away. Certainly a shot of confidence for the entire lineup and a shot to the heart for this crowd.
On the ground. Over to Goldie. That's out number 3. Red Sox go down quietly. They lead it 6-2. Back in the Bronx, and now the right fielder, Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Now Cutter Crawford gets the call from the pen. He's 50. Pitching on 2 days rest.
Cutter Crawford.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K.
The batter, number
Derek
2.
Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. The Red Sox leading by 4 near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Stanton in the box now. No balls and a strike. Check swing, and he went 0-2.
Well, he gets
0-2.
to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Yanks held in check. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Welcome back as
Leading
we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The right fielder, number 16, Jaron Duran.
This one high in the air to left center. Stanton is there. And he makes the catch. 1 away. And now, Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Bases empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
On the ground to Jazz. Over to first.
That's an out.
2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, David Ortiz.
2 outs, base is empty. David Ortiz up next for the Red Sox. And a swing and a miss.
Well, sometimes as a left-handed hitter,
ball.
you know you're
1
going to
strike.
see at least 1 or 2 breaking balls in the at-bat, so why not go up there ready to hit that first one? Just couldn't barrel that one up.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gets to it on to first. Out. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. Bottom part of the order. 7, 8, 9. 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Yankees 2. And we're back.
Leading
now
up
it's the second
for the
baseman,
Yankees,
Jazz
the
Chisholm
second
Jr.
baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And he takes a strike. Next offering
that's the
misses, and the count even 1-1. And that one fouled off. And that just misses. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Stanley stands in now and watches strike 1. The Yankees down by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Sets him down looking. And they're down to their last out.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. He doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
So it's their last chance in this one. Yeah, the batter now, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch is in the dirt.
This hitter loves attacking the
no
first
strike.
pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox take game 1 of the series on the road.
This team just keeps rolling. This winning streak is out of control. I can't believe that they've been able to reel off this many wins in a row. You're playing big league players on the other side of the diamond, and they're just getting it done day in, day out, night in, night out.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.